Hey guys, it's Ash here from AC Woodwork. It's pretty windy out today, so hopefully you can hear me. But I'm going to axe out a spoon today from Silky Oak. Now this has been in my fridge for about 6 months. It's still pretty green, so we'll go ahead and axe out a spoon today, and yeah, kind of show you guys along the process. First step is cutting in my crank, which is where I want the curve of my spoon bowl to be. A little bit deeper. So what I do is I take off one side first. So I just axe out one edge. I do the same to the other. That one's gone all the way through. It's all right. We cut off the front. For those who haven't heard of Silky Oak, it's, well, I'm assuming it's a native Australian timber. It's everywhere. All of our town trees in certain parts of the country are Silky Oak. I know where I live in Junee, every second tree is either London Plane or Silky Oak. So once we've cut in the first part of our handle and crank, we've got to turn it over and hit it a downward 45 to get this off. So we kind of go sideways here and we take off bit by bit. Using all of your axe, even the tip, you'll find you should be able to get it pretty close to the line. There's a little bit more off the bottom of that one. The more even that you get this from the start, the easier carving will be. So once that's done, I use templates. It's a template that I designed myself. It's nothing fancy. I drew it on graph paper and then transferred it to kind of a thicker style copy paper on the photocopier. And what it does is gives me a pretty firm template that I can utilize again and again and again without it kind of losing its shape. I don't particularly want the handle on this one, so I'm kind of tracing in a little bit of a different width handle. This wind is making it a little bit challenging, but that's okay. There we go. So, one spoon, this is what I'm actually going to carve. So, what we want to do first, there's a huge amount of bulk on this, there's far too much in this. But if I turn it up this way and split it here, it'll go down here and I'll lose all the width. So what we want to do is just remove as much of that as we can. The ground here is a bit unsteady, so my axe block is moving around. I'm on the side of a road actually. So once you've kind of thinned it out a little bit, it'll make it a lot easier to take off the bulk of your spoon handle. So what we do, we start from the bottom and work our way up, putting relief cuts in. Relief cuts means that you're more likely to break the chips out than consistently trying to dig at the same hole. So we put a few relief cuts in and then go down and take it all out. See what happens when you don't put the relief cuts in? It's just trying to pull and remove so much weight. So a couple of those relief cuts and the rest of it comes out pretty easily. Same on this side, so relief cuts. Just remove a little bit of the bulk off the back. All right. Now we get our saw back out. Some people do it differently. Some will just axe in their stop cut. The stop cut will stop your axe from splitting. I prefer to cut mine in. Everyone is different in how they do it. Might just need to move that. So I cut 2 stop cuts in, which gives my axe a little bit of a buffer. If I go all the way through, it'll stop it from splitting all the way. Won't need my saw again. And then what we're going to do now is the opposite way to where we were just cutting the handle out. Turn it around and take our bolt going the other way. So going this way, we be gentle because it'll pop just like that and it'll take out a fairly large chunk. And there we go. So that's one side of my handle. With a couple of mil of a line will do the job. We turn it around. I'll take a little bit off the back here, just to thin it out a little bit. And then we go the same going this way. Again, tap it, because it'll pop. There we go. So a big chunk comes off. And then tap and gently clean up these ones. Alright, so we're now left with a handle that's a bit too thick, but we'll take care of that. But relatively where we want it. Now we need to do the back side of the spoon and the sides of the bowl. So take that down, gently knock off the edges, stand our spoon up. We want to go back down this way to get it flat, and we turn it onto its side. Some people will have a standing block at the top here. Mine sits pretty well on here, and we want to chop that off down to where the handle meets and clean it up. We do the same on the other side, so we stand it up, knock it down straight, put it on its side, and take it down there. Now we're left with thinning this out. It's going to be quite loud. There's a train going past right in front of me here. So we take that out to make our handle the thickness that we want before we start carving. And then thin to the bottom of our handle, our bowl. We'll just chop the end of it off, make it a bit easier. And what we are left with is a spoon that is ready to carve with my knife. Hope you've enjoyed watching.